Welcome to Projects for All. My name's Mike, and today KSEVENS has sent down an induction magnetic heater system for us to check out. I'm pretty excited because we have this very fancy thermal camera from Guide SenseSmart. There's a video on this if you're interested in it. This Hammer series has crazy good resolution, so we're going to use it to check and see how efficient this is, how fast it heats up, and how hot it gets. These are crazy useful for any kind of machinery or automotive, anything with rusted stuck bolts, so you don't have to get out the oxyacetylene torch. From automotive to machinery, you can't get much more useful than one of these heaters. So we just got a cardboard sleeve, got us a nice case here. Wow, some secure latches for sure. And there's our induction heater. Nice foam case. Keep everything together. Comes with a multitude of different coils and a little instruction manual. These run about 190 bucks at the moment on Amazon, which to me seems like a pretty fair price to pay for something that could be as useful as this. Got our knobs for securing our coil. These are surprisingly heavy. How many coils we got here? Comes with 8 preformed coils. This is 1/2 inch inner diameter to about 1.5 inches and 2 sizes in between. Of course, these are copper wire, solid copper. You get a nice assortment here and quite a few coils. You're going to get a lot of use out of those. You can buy, of course, additional coil kits. So this is going to be real fast and simple for me to show you because really, you're just going to put a coil in the 2 holes here, screw our knobs down. Get one on either side here, of course. We're just going to put our coil in here, screw down our knobs to secure it. Make sure it's good inside there, and that's it. That is all you got. You got a button on the back side, and you got your business end here. 110 volts, of course. Plugs into any outlet. Induction magnetic heater. Strong magnetic field. Be careful high temp, naturally. People with pacemakers cannot use this device. I suppose that's good advice, huh? It's UL listed, which is not something we see on a lot of Amazon products, but maybe for these devices, they have to be. I don't know. You also get 2 of these coils, and these are so you can make your own, of course, to any size you need it to be. So we might try that out too. Plug this thing in and grab something metal and see how hot we get. Some more good advice. Do not wear any metal objects such as rings, watches, necklaces, etc. to use equipment. High frequency magnetic fields can immediately heat metal objects and cause severe burns. Yeah, that's probably good advice, and we'll go ahead and just follow that. Yeah, we'll lose the watch for this one. You can tell it's summer, huh? All right, so we got 3/4 threaded rod here, and we have 1.5 inches. This is the biggest coil, the biggest preform coil, and we're gonna see how hot we can get these double nuts here. Thermal camera's focused in as best we can get it. Let's plug this in. It's gonna get noisy because of this internal fan. Sounds like a little hair dryer, but let's give it a shot and see what happens. LED light turns on when you hit the button. See how hot we can get this thing. $730, $750. $800. There's 800 degrees. Our coil 600, dropping fast. can tell we were using it. It's got a little bit of char on the wrap that's on the outside of that. We'll just set that there, let it cool off. What's crazy is the nut next to it is considerably cooler. Got 500 degrees on the nut we were heating and 150 on the nut next to it. That's pretty wild. You guys tell me what you think. For 190 bucks, you cannot beat this. Why? Because you don't have to use that thing. Since you guys are probably going to ask me what kind of car this is, you know somebody will ask. I'm just going to show you. This is a 54 Ford Crestline Skyliner with the crazy roof. And what we're going to do is we're going to heat up that control arm bolt right there. This nut and bolt comes in from this side. This is for the upper control arm. We're going to heat that sucker up. I know there's a lot of background noise. We got cicadas. Now we got the crazy fan on this thing. So let's have a look here. See how hot we can get this thing. I'll go for about 30 seconds because I can't see the thermal camera and I don't know how hot we're getting. But we already got some smoke going. A lot of smoke. It's a good thing we're outside because I'm sure whatever coating is on that from 70 years ago is probably lead-based. Move that so we can see it a little more clearly. Well, it's back down to 800. See how hot this coil is still? Yeah, the coil's up, coming down from 450. Yeah, it's free. I prefer not to be going over the fender here, but it is what it is. There we go. I'm gonna tell you, as a person who owns an oxyacetylene torch, obviously, this, for less than 200 bucks, saves me from having to go get that out of the corner where it's buried and set it up and wheel it out. And try not to set things on fire for less than $200. And real quick and easy, I can use this. All I need is an extension cord to get it to wherever I'm working. You get 10 of these coils. Everything here seems like decent quality. It works flawlessly. Hopefully it'll continue to work flawlessly because as you can see from that 7-year-old car out there, I'm gonna probably be using this a lot in the near future. So I'm happy to have it. When it really hits the fan, I still have this, but probably 99% of the bolts that I'm gonna have to loosen, body bolts and all that stuff on that 7-year-old car, I think this will probably be able to handle almost all of it with no fuss, without using up the gas that's expensive and obviously a pain in the neck to go and fill. I like the fact that I have both because obviously you can't braze and cut with this, but for most people restoring a car, loosening up rusted bolts is probably the biggest pain in the neck thing you're going to deal with. And for a little investment here, I think you can get a lot of it a lot easier than just fighting it or using anti-seize spray. So you guys tell me what you think in the comments. You think it's worth 200 bucks? I think it worked absolutely perfect and I'm super excited to have it. We're gonna use the hell out of this thing. If it gives me any trouble, you'll be the first to know. There's a link in the description, as always, where you can jump on Amazon and the channel will get a small commission if you purchase one of these. And that helps produce these videos, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.